SAP actually touches the life of more people than you would think. And one trend that we see in society is that also elderly people, their number increases. They have a need for care. The scenario that we have here actually is about an older person getting a customized medication for her. So this is an individual blister actually that has the medication that for a certain day, certain time of day, packaged individually, and also being really made for this individual customer, carrying in an additional information. We call this kind of a product memory because it identifies the product along. And this gives us a lot of chances. Actually, you may imagine that, well, if it's personalized, that means if a doctor changes the prescription, well, next month it has to be produced another way. Or also, well, if she finishes using it, she comes to an end, what would typically happen is that she decides, well, I need a new package. And instead of going to a pharmacy, she can actually do this by using this application that we have, and which allows us to scan and read this information. He's responsible for actually releasing this order and saying, well, this is correct. And he still checks, well, she said, I'm feeling fine, so no need to actually change it. But in the delivery path, there are other people involved as well, like a pharmacy. And at the pharmacy, what happens there, and you see it here, typically a certain person gets all the medication that the person gets there, but it might come from different doctors. So they are the ones to actually verify whether there is an interaction, whether everything's fine. And they may also check, well, the doctor said, well, I would like to use medicament A, B, and C, but there might be an alternative to B that behaves similarly, but maybe it's cheaper. And so what they do now, they kind of get access to all the information that is available also from research studies, from new field trials, and he might suggest, well, instead of using a certain medicine, well, let's just take something else. And, well, this results in a reduced cost, which is actually good. He cannot straight away decide this, but, well, it gets back to the doctor, which finally says, well, okay, let's do this. And, well, we saw the, let's say, knowledge-intense part of the story, but it also helps, this information in the product memory also helps us tracking the production and the transport of the whole thing. And, well, to find out, well, if something went wrong, those red lines would indicate something went wrong in between. For instance, within the transport, we will see now that on a map that a certain car got stuck, and, well, this caused an overheating, which means the transport good is no longer good for usage. So what to do? Well, we went above a certain temperature. Let's just send it once more, and so on. And finally, if the package arrives at the customer, so if it actually arrives, she can, in the same way that we showed before, check, well, it's actually for me, give the feedback, it arrived, everything's fine.